If you're familiar with zombies in any way, shape, or form, you probably know by now that there are many iconic perks that have become a staple in Treyarch zombies. For many years, perks were always set at a stagnant price and didn't really have any way to be upgraded. While we saw significant changes in our perk system in Black Ops 4, Treyarch has decided to take a few steps back, but also forward. And now our perk system is in a very familiar yet unique position. In Cold War Zombies, pricing now adjusts while you play. Each perk now has the ability to be upgraded in the menus. There is also no perk limit anymore, but we'll have to see how that works as the season progresses. And you also don't have to have the power on to purchase the perks that are outside of the bunker on Maschine. Let's start with Quick Revive, as I think it's the best example to explain these new systems and how Treyarch has essentially stripped features, but also allows the player to buff the perk over time. Quick Revive no longer gives the solo player self-revives. You actually have to earn the ability to craft self-revives by getting your character to level 54, and you can craft self-revives at the craftable tables that are scattered around the map. So now, Quick Revive just does what it's supposed to do at its core. Revive your down teammates faster and regen your health quicker. Pretty straightforward. But that's not all. Remember when I said perks were upgradable? Well, each perk has upgradable abilities outside of your match in the game menus. And the way you upgrade your perks is with Ethereum crystals. And the way you earn these crystals is you get about one every 5 or 10 rounds. I'm pretty sure it's 5 rounds. And this begins at round 10 and after. These are called mile marker rounds. You will gain access to your perks upgrades as you level up your character. The same way you gain attachments for your weapons. Just it's all linked in this kind of multi-layered cross progression system. And the way the upgrade system works for each perk is there are 3 tiers, and it takes 1 crystal for tier 1, 2 crystals for tier 2, and 3 crystals for tier 3. So in the case of Quick Revive, tier 1 increases your downed crawl speed. Tier 2 increases your health regen by 50%. Tier 3 allows you to receive full health when reviving an ally. And these are permanent upgrades. You don't have to do anything inside of the actual match. It's all taking place outside of the menus. So when you purchase these perks in game, you're good to go. Now, before we go through the rest of the perks and their abilities, we need to talk about pricing. As I said before, pricing in previous games was static and you knew how much each perk was going to be in the game. Well, it's sort of true with Cold War Zombies, but also not. Now, each perk starts at 2,500 points. Or essence is what they call points now. And after you purchase one perk, every machine raises 500 points. And this will continue on until you purchase every perk, and the first perk will be 2,500 and your last perk will be 5,000 points. For example, if I decided to buy the perks in this order, Quick Revive, Jug, Deadshot, and Speed Cola, Quick Revive would be 2,500, Jug would be 3,000, Deadshot would be 3,500, and Speed Cola would be 4,000. Juggernog. The base ability increases your health by 1 hit. Tier 1, reduce status effect durations by 50%. I think this Tier 1 upgrade has to deal with enemies that have elemental abilities, and when their elemental ability lingers on your character, giving you damage, that will be cut in half. Tier 2, armor plates replenish 25% additional armor, meaning when you pick up an armor plate on the ground, it's going to give you a quarter more than it would have before. Tier 3, increase health by 2 more hits. And I do not think this stacks on the first hit. It may. I haven't unlocked it. I doubt it will. This will give your character 5 hits. If it gives you 6 hits, that's great. Speed Cola. The base ability, reload speed, is up by 15%. Tier 1, swap between weapons faster. Tier 2, field upgrades charge faster. Tier 3, reload speed by 30%. Again, I do not know if these stack on one another. I would doubt it, but it would be great if it does. You will obviously know when you're playing the game. Stamin-up. Base ability, increase run and sprint speed. Tier 1, increase backpedal speed. So when you're running away from a character or walking away from an enemy, you'll be able to shoot and be moving faster with Stamin-up acquired. Tier 2, no fall damage. Pretty self-explanatory. Tier 3, walk faster while aiming down sight. This is actually a pretty amazing ability. I hope that it's actually pretty OP when I get to it. Elemental Pop. The base ability. Every bullet has a small chance to apply a random base mod effect. If you do not understand what this is, it just means that there is a tiny % chance that your bullet will have some sort of, elemental effect, whether that's freezing the enemy, turning the enemy into an ally, catching them on fire, stuff like that. The Tier 1 ability, equipment, also has a chance to deal that ammo mod effect. Tier 2 reduces the cooldown for the effect by 20%, meaning it should happen more often, a fifth more often. Tier 3, when a mod is applied, it used the ammo mod's current skill tier instead of the base. I think what this means is it's saying that you can also upgrade your ammo mods, and I will show that right now on screen, meaning that when you pack a punch your gun, it should allow those elemental abilities to be fully upgraded when you're using them instead of just the base skill. Deadshot Daiquiri. The base ability allows you to aim down sight, and your gun should automatically move to an enemy critical location, and it will also remove scope sway. So this is actually a pretty cool ability because instead of it just hitting at the head every time, it will go to whatever critical area is probably the most significant for enemy damage on that particular enemy. The tier 1 ability, deal 100% extra critical damage if an enemy is at full health. It's pretty cool. Tier 2, increase damage against armor pieces by 50%. Tier 3, reduce hip fire spread. Tier 3 is a little underwhelming considering that's what the perk used to do back in the day. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. It seems that there is a lot of crazy stuff Treyarch is trying to do with the core zombie systems, and I'm going to cover them individually in individual videos. Obviously, using the word individually. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.